Hey, how you doing? Has your backup camera stopped working like mine has? Well, we're gonna dig into that today. So, we're here, come in the back of the trunk. I'm gonna show you what you need to do. Need to pull this out, need to pull that out. All these foams. I'd show you that, but I think you can handle it. I apologize while the camera adjusts. There's one hook and two hooks. There's a little plastic cover. Pull this down, flip that down, and there's an M10 in there, I believe. And then you take your pry screwdriver. There's 1, 2, and I believe around the corner 3 clips that hold this in. This comes out, and then your wiring is right in here. You have to unravel it. You might have to cut into it to unravel it. Just be careful. And if you damage anything, you can always tape it or heat shrink it. Mine was the brown ground wire, as you can see here. I just stripped it and put a butt connector on it, tested it, taped it up, and put it back together. And then my camera was as good as new. So this is a fairly straightforward job. Probably take you 40 minutes if you count cleaning up. Maybe an hour and 20 minutes if you're having a good time. It's really a stress-free job. So I'll put video up of me doing it if anyone wants to see that. If that little walkthrough is all you needed, you know, that's awesome too. But it sucks when you have a car you like driving and all of a sudden the backup camera quits working. And it's not a big car, but once you get used to it, it's hard to drive without it, you know. It's just one of those guys. Pro tip, this little bucket over here. So, here's how they look. You pop this off. This will pull out. All right. Oh, see the screw has a tension ring to hold itself in there, so that's kind of nice. You can just set that off to the side for now. Okay, set that to the side. Remember to fish this back through, that's for the gas door. Oh, very clever, Audi. So what do we have under here? That is brown. See that common ground area? All the grounds look to be in good shape. So I don't know if that's the problem, but we'll dig into it. And here's where I'm guessing the issue is. Whatever this wire loom is. Oh yeah, a sharp bend. Where's that go? This is the boring part of fixing cars, because after I'm done, it's not any faster, it's not any cooler, it doesn't handle any better. It's just back to what it was. So what I'm doing now is I'm articulating it, and if you watch, sorry if it's hard to see, but in here is the most movement. So any wire that goes through here, it can't move. There's no extra stress being put on anything until you get to right in here. So I bet the problem is somewhere between there and here. Found it. So I'm in the harness now. There are 3 wires that operate the camera. Oh, I'm so sorry that's blinking on here. Let's turn that off. Okay. So you have a fat black, a gray brown, I'm gonna call it, and a gray red. And you can see how wonky that wire is? That's where one of the connectors was in that held it. And actually where it broke, remember that twist earlier where I said, oh man, that's got a lot of flexion in it. That's where it broke. So I'm gonna skin this back. You can see there's one little poor strand. The GoPro just doesn't do it, but one little poor strand that was hanging on to make connection when it would work. So I am going to reconnector this, put in a butt connector here, and put in a butt connector here, and hopefully we're good to go. In case you ever need it, and I hope you never do, but that glow-in-the-dark arrow, push that up and you'll be released from your trunk. So here is what we're trying to fix. So this originally attached about where my finger is. I don't know if that's the best point of attachment or not. It probably is. I might drill another hole in here so I can zip tie it. I'm just trying to help stop this harness from eating itself. So I think, see the zip, I kept it on top. I added a zip tie here and here, go around the whole bar. And if you watch, so I apologize about the lighting, but if you watch, that's about the least sharp bend I've got it to make. It's not in anything's way. So I think I'm gonna tidy this job up and call it done. Done. Check it out. Pretty pumped.